So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Gets it on the draw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Love. It's his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down throw. Here's Love. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a pickup of 26, and it'll be first down Packers. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Love to throw again. Caught near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Working quickly here. They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. yards on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. They'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will take over possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake, it's Love. Caught on the comeback route. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the pistol, here's Love. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Green Bay. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from the gun here. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 47. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Thrown on first down, Love. It is caught left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 3. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense up to the line fast. Back now, pressure on its way. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Here he is on third and long. Finds a man right side. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to push forward to the 25. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. Punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears facing 2nd and 5. They give up the gut to Bigsby. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Again, it's Bigsby.
Do what?
Out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
What that?
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And he just gets through it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Has the connection to Odunze. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it near the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down from the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Running left with Bigsby. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. He finds him right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Guys, dig deep.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They kick the running back in motion. Going with Bigsby here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw, here's Love. Finds him on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air, 3rd and long. That's Bigsby, he's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. From the red zone now. Has his man, it's Odunze. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Carry here for Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears bring it back to even. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Kicks the handoff now low. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. To the air with Love. Setting up the screen. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now it's York to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's on the move. And he's just getting rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This is Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action on 1st. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Nice gain left side. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. Touchdown, Chicago. Now the PA PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game up. Kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
This, our last play of the quarter. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Thrown on first down, Love. It is Cup, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Love out of the shotgun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Love from the gun. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Play fake, it's Love. Oh, nearly reeled down. Close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Quick throw right side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. You're good on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we'll run this with Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 24. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw it. This ball's cut by Palmer. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on fourth. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. Launches one deep downfield. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10 now. Pitts brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing it again here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the set. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Bears have some new life in the fourth. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Got a man, it's Bigsby. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He'll look to throw it. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. The throw is caught.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and a big play follows.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Handoff here for Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here's a give up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Setting up to pass. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He brings it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now here's the timeout after the sack had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
Look, I'm a little quiet here, Kate. I get it. But it's because I'm stunned. I'm stunned at how this front took this game into their own hands with the game on the line. They couldn't get that throw off. Couldn't even do it. And now we're one snap away from this defense getting off the field.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. One final shot here.